A number of people have asked me what it was that I said yesterday in Shul before Rav Ido gave his final drasha. Some didn't understand the Hebrew. And so I decided to do a little video to repeat what I said in English so that people can hear what I said, and also for posterity because it was a very special occasion yesterday. So this is what I said. I said, this is a very difficult day for me. And to be honest, it feels like a part of me is leaving Ramat Poleg with Rav Ido. I feel like there is a hole left in my soul, a hole that will be very difficult for me to fill. Rav Ido, who has done so much for this community and so much for me personally, it's very hard to say goodbye. I was speaking to Elisheva earlier in the week, and we were talking about all the things that we'll miss about Rav Ido. And I said, what's the thing you'll miss the most? And we had a whole list of things that we'll miss. The shiurim, which were of unbelievably high quality. The drashot, superb, every single one of them. The tefillot, which brought us right to the very gates of Shamayim. And the singing, the Misha Berach for the Chayalim, which brings tears to our eyes every time he does it. All of these things we'll miss. But for me, the thing I'll miss the most is that smile. That smile that lights up the room, that really lights up the world. That's the first thing I ever remember seeing about him when I first came to Poleg, and he'd been here a few weeks, was that huge smile. It's a smile that doesn't just come from the mouth, it comes from the eyes and the whole body. His whole being smiles. And it's a smile that tells the person who's smiling at that he's listening to them, that he values them, he wants to hear what they've got to say, and that he loves them. And because of that, that love is reciprocated from the other person back to him. And for me, that smile will be very, very hard to forget and very, very hard to replace. That's for me personally, but for the community, there's something else. And I can't help but be drawn to a very famous Rashi at the beginning of Parashat Vayetze. The story of Yaakov and Esav. Yaakov takes the brachot that belonged to Esav. Esav, not happy, threatens to kill Yaakov once his father passes away. Yaakov has to run away, and he runs to Haran, where his uncle Lavan lives. And the Torah tells us, Vayetze Yaakov mi Beersheva. Yaakov left Beersheva, Vayelech Harana, and he went to Haran. And the obvious question is, we know where he lived. He lived in Beersheba. Why do we need to know that he left Beersheba? What's important is he went to Haran. Why does the Torah have to tell us that he went out from Beersheba, Vayetze mi Beersheba? And Rashi asks that question, and this is Rashi's answer. Lo היה צריך לכתוב, אלא וילך יעקב חרנה. The Torah only needed to say that Yaakov was going to Haran. Lama yazkir yitziato. Why did it mention where he left from? Ela nagid to tell us sheyitziat tzadik min hamakom oseh rosham. When a tzaddik leaves the place, it makes an impression. Shebizman she'atzadik ba'ir. The time where there is this tzaddik is in the town. Hu hoda. He is its glory. Hu ziva, he is its light. Hu hadara, he is its splendor. Yatsa misham, if he goes away from there, pana hoda, pana ziva, pana hadara. Its splendor wanes, its light fades, and its glory is lessened. And that is how we feel today. Our light is waning because we are going to lose the light of our community, our splendor, our glory. Our Rav Ido is leaving us, and it will leave a huge hole. Like I feel a hole in my soul, there will be a huge hole left in this community, which will be difficult, if not impossible, to fill. However, we will fill it because we will have his memory of us. I don't want to leave this on a negative note. So I want to remind everybody of the wonderful time that we've had. I remember I once had a fridge magnet in the UK, and it was a picture of a couple who would obviously were leaving one another. The one was going in one direction, one was going in the other direction, and they were looking over their shoulder at one another. And the strap line was, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." And that's what we must do. We cannot cry because it's over. We have to smile because it happened. We had 9 years when I had wonderful years of leadership of Rav Ido, each year getting better and better and better. And we have to smile because it happened. And we have to not cry because it's over. We must smile because it happened. And you know what? In time to come, in the future, when Rav Ido becomes a world star, as he will, here, you heard it from me first, he will become a world-renowned star. You will be able to tell your children and your grandchildren that he was my rabbi. So, Rav Ido, we wish you hatzlacha in everything that you do. We wish you a very, very safe journey onwards, and come back to us very, very soon, because we're missing you already.